Hey everyone! In this video, we're going to learn about protozoa, fascinating microscopic organisms that belong to the kingdom Protista. Let's take a closer look at their shape, how they get their food, and how they reproduce. Number 1. Shape of protozoa. Protozoa come in different shapes depending on the type. Some of the common shapes are amoeba, one of the most well-known protozoa. Amoeba doesn't have a fixed shape. It constantly changes its shape as it moves. This happens because it has extensions called pseudopodia, or false feet, which help it to move and capture food. Paramecium. Another famous protozoan is Paramecium, which has a slipper-like shape. It moves using tiny hair-like structures called cilia. These cilia beat rapidly, helping the organism to move and also collect food from the surrounding water. Euglena. Euglena is spindle-shaped and has a whip-like tail called a flagellum. The flagellum helps Euglena move in a swimming motion. It is interesting because Euglena can both get its food like animals and make its own food using sunlight like plants. Number 2. Nutrition in protozoa. Now let's talk about how protozoa get their food. Most protozoa are heterotrophic, which means they can't make their own food like plants can. They rely on other living things for nourishment. Amoeba. It feeds by phagocytosis, which means it surrounds and engulfs food particles using its pseudopodia. Once the food is trapped, the amoeba digests it inside its body. Paramecium. Paramecium has an oral groove where food is swept in by its cilia. The food is then passed into a food vacuole, where digestion happens. Absorption. Some protozoa, like Plasmodium, which causes malaria, absorb nutrients directly from their host. Number 3. Reproduction in protozoa. Protozoa reproduce mainly in 2 ways. Asexual reproduction. Binary fission. This is the most common form of reproduction in protozoa. In binary fission, the protozoa divides into 2 identical daughter cells. For example, amoeba undergoes binary fission, splitting into 2 new amoebas. Sexual reproduction. In some cases, especially when conditions are unfavorable, protozoa can reproduce sexually. For example, Plasmodium, the malaria-causing parasite, reproduces sexually inside the body of a mosquito. Multiple fission. Some protozoa, like Plasmodium, undergo multiple fission, where the organism divides into many smaller organisms at once, producing numerous offspring. To wrap up, protozoa are amazing creatures with different shapes, ways of getting food, and reproduction methods. They are a crucial part of ecosystems and are also found in many habitats like soil, water, and inside animals. Thanks for watching, and I hope you've learned something new about these fascinating microorganisms.